The number of air travelers worldwide has been rising steadily. It was up more than 7% just last year. At the same time, there's a shortage of pilots. Here's transportation correspondent Chris Van Cleave.
When a major airlines need somebody to fly planes like this Airbus, they often look to the regional airlines, those commuter jets over there, to find pilots. But that's making it increasingly challenging to find people to fly the smaller planes.
Since 2013, Yuma, Arizona, a largely agricultural region of about 200,000, has seen airline departures drop more than 50%. Today, the only flights out go to Phoenix.
Yeah, airport is definitely critical to our community. It means connectivity. It means convenience. It means economy.
That Yuma to Phoenix route is operated by a regional carrier, just like 42% of the nation's air service. Those smaller airlines are being hurt by pilot retirements and expansion at bigger carriers. Recent studies predict a shortage of more than 14,000 pilots by 2026.
On a scale of 1 to 10, where is the pilot shortage today?
I think it's at least a 6.
Lyle Hogg is president of regional carrier Piedmont Airlines, which needs to train and replace as many as 240 pilots a year.
The pipeline for young aviators is drying up, and it should be a national concern.
That's because without enough pilots, planes can't fly, and flights would have to be canceled or service to some cities stopped. The cost of learning to fly is almost 3 times more expensive than it was in the 90s. And after this deadly crash in 2009, new pilots were required to fly for 1,500 hours before being eligible for hire. New hire Corey Cave spent tens of thousands of dollars to log enough hours.
The cost, it just delayed me a little bit.
Many of our young pilots have $250,000, $300,000 of debt when they come work for a regional carrier.
Piedmont says they can cut down that cost by using flight simulators like these.
We can simulate all different weather situations, all different malfunctions, much better than we can do it in an aircraft and much more safely.
Airlines have been pushing Congress to change that 1,500 training hour rule, but there's resistance to that. Regional carriers have been aggressively increasing starting pay to about $60,000 a year. A couple of years ago, it was closer to $40,000. Chris Van Cleave, CBS News, Reagan National Airport, Virginia.